This sucks, dude. This is a terrible, terrible, terrible pricing scheme in my opinion. I definitely was very excited for everything I saw until when it hit the fan, I could not continue to be excited without thinking about the price of this thing. On their website, the pre-orders are listed. You have to register, and depending on how much you play the Switch, you may or may not get early registration. So I've registered for mine. I play quite a bit, so hopefully I get in there pretty early. But the price, y'all, the price, at first it was kind of acceptable. I genuinely was okay with the concept of a $449 Switch. You can see it on screen right now. The bundle with Mario Kart adds another $50 so you get the game with it. That's pretty normal. $500 is a lot for a Switch, I think. It's a big upgrade, so it seems to be on par with other consoles. So I'm kind of okay with that. But then we started to hear more news about other costs. I'm reading here from Insider Gaming from Tom Henderson up here. You'll see that they're talking about how the Switch 2 games will cost up to $80 for digital, $90 for physical. And some of it has even been possibly released that they might continue to go up with that some digital games might be upwards of $90 as well. And if I can be super honest for a second, this sucks, dude. This is a terrible, terrible, terrible pricing scheme in my opinion. Listen, you can yell at me if you want to support massive corporations, whatever. Games are too expensive. $90 is ridiculous. Gaming should not be only for rich people. This is a $450 console, and you're telling me that every single game, including the one that teaches me how to freaking play the game, the one that's gonna explain the game where you like walk around inside it, I have to pay for that one too? Bro, I'm very frustrated about this because I think that video games are getting too bloated and too expensive anyways. There's all these rumors about GTA 6 possibly costing $100. I don't know if that's true or not, but I think some of this is getting ridiculous levels of expensive. I understand that everything's going up. I've heard people smarter than me saying that this is Nintendo getting ahead of the tariffs that are coming in, and maybe that's the case. Tariffs suck. The government sucks. I'll say all that separately, but if that's the case, it is what it is, but this is a bad option for people, man. $80 to play a freaking video game, and Nintendo Switch never puts their games on sale, so you know it's going to be that cost forever. I'm pretty unhappy with this. I think this is a bad call, so whoever wins the device for me, I'm sorry you're going to have to spend $80 to $90 on every game after this, but this is a big damper for me. I was stoked on the console. I was stoked at the concept. I would have given that direct where they revealed everything about the Switch a 10 out of 10 until we saw these prices coming out. Some of the additional things like the extra controllers, like $80. I think the Joy-Cons, buying just new Joy-Cons alone, even with the mouse and stuff in there, is $90. It's more than just the Pro controller itself. I think this is a huge swing and a miss when it comes to cost and pricing of this. And we can blame the government, sure. We can blame Nintendo, sure. But at the end, we all lose. We all lose when this stuff is more expensive. And I think that this is a bad call. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to make things cheaper, but man, this is going to get worse and worse. And other game studios are going to follow suit, and games are going to get too expensive for all of us. And I hate that. So